Hello everyone, Jamie Romine here. Hope all of you are doing well. Tonight's title, Long Term. And I think this is a very important message. It was some good training from Robert. He did this a few days ago. And I'm just getting to it, but it is a very good training. You know, the most common time you hear long term is in like investing. If you're going to do stocks, you got to find the long-term stocks. It's scary at times. I've studied a lot of it, and the long-term has the better end game. But it's the matter of being able to play that long-term. So when you think of starting something, say now, why not give it time to work? Like, for example, making money online. All of you guys that follow me knows I've been doing marketing also. I still do my construction job. And the marketing online is growing. And that's what's important, is giving it time to grow. So the first, think of this. First, if you're going to start something online, I want you to first think that you're going to just supplement your income. If you're not sure what I mean by that, look up the definition of supplement. You know, it's just adding to, pretty much. But then after you feel like you've supplemented your income and you want to, say, do more, then have a goal to double your income. And then even after that, if you choose to, you can replace your income. It's all in a matter of what you put into it, right? So, you definitely have to get the instant thought out of your head. Nothing is instant. You hear often that somebody was an overnight success. And that is, I have, researched a lot of things that people say someone was an overnight success, and not one yet have I found that was truly an overnight success. One example I like using a lot is, if you guys remember when Pokemon Go come out. I never got into it, but I do know a lot of folks that did. And everybody kept saying that guy was an overnight success. And if you'll actually read up on him, that was like 20 or 21 years in the making. But nobody heard about him until Pokemon Go come out. So it automatically made everyone think he was an overnight success. But that's what you got to realize really is there is always either hard work or a lot of work over time that comes first. So long term. Practice long term. Have patience. I promise you that was something that's been hard for me to learn. But all right. So let's just say you get to the point where I've got to have a change. But each thing that you think about starting is the first thing that you think about is, how long will this take? Well, truth be told, that doesn't really sound like you really want the change. And here's why. If you want the change, you got to do something different. It doesn't matter if it's going to take some time. You've already given up a lot of time before you decided to make the change or decided to do something new for that change, right? So all that time's already wasted. Because here's a key factor. Let's say you start something. Let's just use them online, for example. Let's just say you're going to start something online. And let's just say you're with me and I tell you, if you're going to do this many hours a day, that's good. That's, at least you're doing something. But at that rate, you're going to take 5 years before you can quit your job, if that's your goal. Would that make you not move forward with that change? Because what I really want you guys to realize is that 5 years is going to pass whether you decide to make that change or not. And if you decide not to make that change, you may be in the exact same spot 5 years later. Let's say you reach the 5 years and you're not still comfortable to quit your job. Is that okay? Certainly it's okay. And here's why. We never know what's going to come at us, especially with the way the world changes so dramatically sometimes. But when you learn stuff throughout your career, throughout your path, this is how you do get stronger. So it's okay if it takes a little longer than 5 years. It's okay if it happens to do quicker. It's all up to you on what you put into it, right? But it's okay if it does take that long, because sometimes we have to do long term, especially when we're learning something new. And so let's see. Keep asking that question, and the years will still go by, as I said. Because as long as you're saying, well, if no matter how many ideas you come up with, how many people or how many companies you decide to go to online, whatever it is you decide to do to make a change, you still need to keep. Let's just say you do this. Let's say you start something, you get with a company online, whether you're doing network marketing, affiliate marketing, whatever you're doing. You're going to keep your day job, let's say, because you want that steady income, because you're also just wanting to supplement at the moment. And then you can realize over time how much more you can make. And if you decide to quit your day job, that's your choice. But I also have to say that it's not the common thing. It's not the thing that works the most for people. But it is going to be, it will work for you if you put what you got to put into it. I can say that. So let me also ask you this. When you have to do something, do you say, dang, I got to go do this to learn? Or would you say, okay, I get to learn because I'm going to go do this? Even though those are the same words, but just rerouted those few of them, there is a big difference in how you say it, because it will change your tone, but also what your mind thinks when you're saying it. Because if you're in a process or in a position to learn something, but you're saying, "Oh, I gotta go do this," you have no enthusiasm, and you're not truly looking to learn. But when you do say, "Okay, I get to go learn because I'm going to go do this," your brain fires off saying, "Okay, I'm excited. I'm getting to learn something new. This is going to help me grow, and this is going to make me move more towards my dreams of what I'm looking to do." Because here's a very important thing a lot of folks don't realize. I've heard a lot of folks tell me they would like to make more money, not only just to get by better, but especially with all this inflation crap, but to give to charities more often. And that's great, because the people that do make all the money always have somewhere they're giving money. And a lot of folks don't realize that. And I forget the exact wording that Robert uses, but excuse me. But like Robert and Terry are always giving to charities of some sort. I do have some wrote down as well on how I'm going to donate once I reach certain goals. And as I'm learning, I give more. Why would I give more? Well, once I'm, getting my stuff situated, what do I need to hold on to it for? I will have some saved, don't get me wrong. But those charities that I have in mind are always needing money. And they're going to and my choices, most all choices are for good things, don't get me wrong. But it's a good thing to have that in place. All right. I want to ask you this one last thing before closing. Are you willing to do some meditation to help with your thoughts? And the reason I'm asking that is I never in the past thought that this was something I'd be into, which is meditating. But it has really helped me a good bit. And I've got 2 videos I listen to that helps me meditate. I do one in the evening before bed, and one at night before bed, and then I do one in the morning after I get up, get a few things ready. Oh, excuse me. I'll do this meditation before I leave to go into work. It's helped me tremendously. I love listening to these videos. One you've heard me speak about a lot of in the book, The Greatest Miracle in the World. Is that focused? And then one of the chapters in there is called The God Memorandum. It's a great thing. Read it. There's actually instructions in that book. Do those instructions. I want to see that you're willing to do those instructions. It means a lot. It helps you tremendously, I promise. And then the other one is called the 6-Phase Meditation, and it's really, really good too. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm always looking forward to your thoughts and your comments. And whether you're watching this live or recorded, please send me a message if you are interested in meditating or if it's something you've thought about. There are a bunch of meditative videos you can go online and listen to. Some are better than others. Maybe it's you finding what works for you. The 2 that I have work well for me, and I got them from my upline, Robert Hollis. They're great. So as always, I'm always looking forward to your thoughts and your comments. And I want you to always remember, stay focused, stay positive, never give up.